Hey, what up, guys? So coming to you this morning, going to do the what's next on Errol Spence Jr., the undefeated IBF welterweight champion, who March 16th dominated Mikey Garcia over 12 rounds to retain his title. It's pretty much the biggest win of his career. Not pretty much, it was the biggest win of his career. And question is, what's next for Errol Spence now? So following that win, Errol Spence really let everybody know that he's pretty much the top welterweight right now outside of Terrence Crawford. He's got multiple options. Obviously, the first and foremost is Manny Pacquiao, but Manny Pacquiao just did a poll on one of his social medias asking who he wants everybody to fight next, for him to fight next, and he threw out Danny Garcia, I believe Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman were the four options. And, three options, and Errol Spence was not one of them. So I don't think Manny wants anything to do with Errol. And I get that. I didn't think he was going to want that fight. I think that's a fight that, he's going to have to go beat somebody else like a Thurman or a Porter. Manny is, in order to, and then Spence is going to have to clear up the other side of it and beat the other guy, whoever the odd man out is. And then we'll figure it out from there. But honestly, I don't know if Manny ever wants to fight Errol Spence, because Spence is much the same to me as what's his name was, Terrence Crawford. Manny never wanted to fight him either. So I can't blame Manny for that. But yeah, Errol Spence, not surprisingly, is out of the Manny Pacquiao sweepstakes already. So what else is there? Well, I don't see a showdown with Keith Thurman happening next. I don't think Thurman wants anything to do with Spence until he at least gets his legs back under him and gets more confidence after being back. So I really think Shawn Porter is probably the best option for Errol Spence. If not Shawn Porter, then Danny Garcia, once Danny's done with Adrian Granados, which he should win that fight in April next month. But yeah, I think that's probably the best option. I know Errol Spence said he had no problem fighting Terrence Crawford next, but that means Crawford, the promoters are going to have to come together. Bob Arum's going to have to get together with Al Heyman. They're going to have to put something together. I really doubt Bob Arum's going to allow Terrence Crawford to go to Showtime or Fox to fight. So Spence would have to come to ESPN. Not sure that's going to get worked out. I don't think it is, because he has other options. I think once Manny decides on who his next opponent will be, and a lot of people are leaning towards Keith Thurman's going to be that guy in probably June or July, then I think we're going to know if Errol Spence and Shawn Porter are going to fight. But both guys, I watched them on after the fight. I watched them on PBC Boxing. They're down to fight. They want to unify belts. They don't have any mandatories blocking that now. So let's do this. I think that would be that's a good fight anyways. Porter comes right at you, and Errol Spence can stand there and box and also punch really hard. So I would love to see that. It'd be unifying belts. Big time showdown right there. And that's what I think is going to happen for Errol Spence. If for some reason the Porter fight doesn't pop off, for whatever reason, then I do think that Errol Spence could face Danny Garcia if Danny gets by Adrian Granados, which he should. So hopefully we hear something soon about the direction of Pacquiao. That way everything else kind of falls into place. So that's it on Errol Spence, and I will come back with Mikey Garcia. I still got to do my weekend recap, and then later in the week I'll be doing my weekend preview for what's coming up this next weekend on March 30th and 31st. So that's it, guys. Have a good rest of your day. True Boxing.